Bluechip Sports Radio Network presents Get in the Game with Eric and Brian, exclusively on BluechipBroadcasting.com.
This episode of the podcast specifically designed to talk about Cal State Stanislaus men's soccer. And, you know, Brian, soccer is the beautiful game. Soccer is a game that when it is played well is a ton of fun to watch. And we get a chance to talk about it tonight from a Cal State Stanislaus perspective. Once again, we are live at Hauck's Grill. They're an official sponsor of Cal State Stanislaus Athletics and Bluechip Broadcasting.
Now, Coach, this is your 9th year, and as we said, 16 members of your roster are within the Stanislaus County, Merced County, San Joaquin County area, what we call the 209. How has that changed since you've been here? I mean, you've been here almost a decade now. The local recruiting seems to be a much more emphasis, not just in your sport, but I've seen it across all the sports here at the university. Is that a changing in philosophy for you guys, or is that there's just more good players to choose from here in the 209?
A little bit of both. I can't speak for other sports, but for soccer, the heritage is rich in and around the Central Valley. Soccer here is growing for sure.
When you look at your schedule with a young team, do you think it's helpful for you the fact that your first 5 non-conference games are all at home? I mean, just because the grind of the CCAA and the travel and all that comes to play with that, there's no short road trips. Everything's at least 2 hours away. To give them a chance to kind of get their feet wet at home, do you think that may help you maybe build some confidence before you head into a very difficult conference schedule?
For sure, and you know, we set up the preseason the way we did with the easier game, you know, that took place last week, and then the hard one last night, and then we got another hard one on Saturday, and then a full week of rest, get the bodies back right, and you know, the whole country's 0-0, you know, and starting that following week, we're going after it.
Finally, you know, as we look at your team, let's talk a little bit about where you think who's going to step up on the defensive end for you, and who do you think is going to put the ball in the back of the net for you? A couple of guys to watch for.
I think right now, Justin, our goalkeeper, he's going to be a senior. He's one of the leaders on the team. He's playing really well in the nets, and looking forward to that. We've been needing that, and he's really stepping up, and I think it's his season. So that's one guy, you know, and then in the back itself, I think it's just going to be a group effort, to be quite honest with you. But you know, the young, well, he's young, but Yepez, who will be up here in a minute, he's really runs the show in the middle of the park for us, and he's one to watch.
Adrian is a junior forward. Last year, this young man had 5 goals, 4 assists, kind of led the way offensively for Stanislaus. Let's hear it for Adrian as he comes up here, everybody.
What is like your main goal that you were working towards?
Score some goals as a team and not concede as many as last year, and hopefully make it to the top 6 this year. I think we have a good attack this year. Our forwards, we got a lot of good finishers, so hopefully put some goals away this year.
Thank you so much for doing this with me and being here.
Thank you, guys.
That's Adrian Yepez, your junior forward.
If they can get off to a good start at home in the non-conference, gives you confidence when you come back to Warrior Field that you can be successful and you can win there.
It's been an interesting night talking about men's soccer. I think we're looking forward to see what Coach Dana Taylor continues to build out there on the corner of Gear and Monte Vista. So for myself, Eric Davis, for my partner Brian Nelson, our intern, Miss Michaela Brewer, no matter what you do, I want you to remember one thing. No matter where you are, no matter what you do, get in the game.